Hey, this is For the Love of Insects here, coming out with a new video, and today I thought I'd show you how to keep and kind of talk about the horned Passalus. Alright, so before I show you how to keep these beetles, I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. So they're very unique in a few different ways. These beetles are subsocial. This is very rare in most beetles. It means that they care for their brood. The reason they have to do this is because their brood cannot digest straight food like this. They actually have to feed off the excrement of the adults. There's a bacteria called microflora that helps them do this, so they can digest it and receive the nutrients from it. The horned Passalus is capable of making up to 14 signals. These signals are basically their way of communicating with each other. They also will make these sounds if I touch them. I'm not sure if you can really hear it, but that's just their way of saying, put them down. They're kind of angry, I guess, but... Alright, so now I'll show you how to keep them and where to find these beetles. Typically, you can find these beetles in forests, living under rotting hardwood logs. That's their main source of food. After you find one, you're going to want to find a good container for it. Here I'm using this small tote, and as you can see, I drilled a lot of holes in the lid. That's going to provide good ventilation for them. What you're going to want to use as substrate is, what I have here is just some soil found outside that's mixed with sand. It's damp. You're going to want your whole setup to be damp because these beetles do not like it to be dry. This right here, these are rotting logs that I found. These are actually from the logs that I found these in. That's, again, their main source of food, so you're going to want a lot of that in there. I only have some small pieces, but it's good to find a whole log. I'm going to have to do that because they're running out of food. But then you can just decorate it with, whatever you want to. It's good. I think I'll probably end up adding more soil because these beetles do like to dig. Because they really try to find the moisture. That's why you want to keep them sprayed down. It's good to check them, like, every 1 to 2 days. You want to open it up and spray them down. That's just to make sure that everything stays damp. And then, of course, check their food. Again, you can just find these in forests, rotting logs, most rotting logs. I found that some they, don't prefer to live in. So you want to find one, especially if you find more of this specific type of beetle under a log. That is a great log that will work for them. So just break it up into pieces and figure out how you can fit it in a container, and it looks nice. Well, it's not really necessary, but... And then, yeah, so I believe that is all I have for this video. So thank you for watching. I'd appreciate it if you liked and subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next vid.